on the field for longer and we score points. So that's what we're going to continue to try to work on and continue to do.
But what can you guys learn about yourselves as a team when you play a team like the Eagles that just won the Super Bowl?
Well, you learn a lot. First, you see, how competitive you're going to be against a team like that, and I think we're going to have the team that's going to go out there and do whatever we can. We're all going to play with great effort. We're going to compete at a high level, and we're going to hopefully give ourselves the best chance to go out there and get a win. But it's going to be a tough environment, tough opponent. So by no means is it going to be easy, but I think, as a team, we're going to give it our best shot.
Bo, you've been sacked only 3 times this year. How much is that the success of your offensive line and also just your awareness as a quarterback?
Well, I think we all do a good job. They do a good job of not letting guys run free, and then we do a good job in protection. We do a good job of IDing guys, making sure that we've got the right guys blocked. And then at the end of the day, if something does happen, things break down, it's my job to make those guys miss and not have sacks. I think sacks kill drives, and sacks, statistically, when you get one on a drive, your percentage of scoring goes drastically down. So that's something that's always been important for me. So it's kind of like a turnover. I hate sacks, hate turnovers, and so keeping us away from those is giving us the best chance.
But what is it like in the red zone to have a target like Courtney?
It's great. Experienced guy, understands defenses, understands space and time. He's got great body control. When it's one-on-one, you can, literally throw it up to him. You feel comfortable that he's going to come down with it. But he's just wise beyond his years. He's allows us to scheme him up. He's a smart football player, and he's proven it time and time again. He forces teams to really take him away, and it's our job to get him open.
What kind of benefits does it do the offense when J.K. can consistently get 5-6 yards a touch?
Well, it's massive because then you're in 2nd and 5, then you're in 3rd and manageable. Those first and second down runs are really important. And then I think at the end of the game, when you're able to run the ball when the defense knows you're running it is important. That's how you put games away. That's how you win in 4 minutes. So that's one thing that we can grow on from the other night, and something that we're going to have to continue to do in the future. And so between J.K. and RJ and the rest of the backs, whoever's out there getting touches, I think they're going to be able to give us an explosive opportunity, give us chances to keep the chains moving and move forward.
Bo, Vic Fangio compared you to Baker Mayfield. What do you think of that comparison?
That's Baker's playing at a high level. Anytime you get compared to a good competitor like that, it's great. But at the same time, I'm just in my lane doing what I can do to help our team win, and comparison sometimes the thief of all joy. So got to be careful comparing to other people, or you'll miss what's right in front of you.
What's it been like studying Vic Fangio's defense this week?
I kind of feel like it's similar to watching VJs. I think come from the same tree. They obviously rely heavily on their front 7. They do a good job of flowing to the ball, getting pressure without bringing blitzes, and they keep everything in front of them in the back end. And so it's going to be a challenge to find explosive plays, but at the same time, it's not getting bored, continue doing the same stuff over and over throughout the game. And, when it's there also, you got to be able to hit it. So they'll give us our opportunities. We got to hit it, but at the same time, we're going to have to work for them.
Everybody uses the word patience when they talk about Vicks. Do you come away with that feeling, especially in the red zone?
Yeah, I think patience is good, but at the same time, there are several times throughout the game you're going to be aggressive, and it's our job, my job as a quarterback, our job as an offense to pick those times and pick them wisely. And when we have them, we got to be able to hit them and execute them. And then when we don't, not there, either run, scramble, find an outlet, whatever that may be, not get a negative play, don't take a sack. Throwaway's good in this situation. Live to fight another day. But, patience is good for any offense, but at the same time, eventually you got to attack them.
Well, a few more for Bo. You went and got RJ's ball. Seeing him, from the time that you got here in April and then finally getting the end zone, what made you, you were clearly, pumped up about that?
Well, obviously we've put a lot on his plate. For a young guy, for a rookie, he is, he's doing a really good job with what we're asking him to do. So to see him score for the first time, I remember what it was like to score my first one. So, he just dropped the ball and was going to forget about it. But that's one that he needed to hang on to. I'm not even sure he knew he could keep the ball, but now he knows. So hopefully there'll be a few more of his touchdowns that he can hang on to. But the first one's always the most important. After that, he's going to be in the end zone a lot more times, and so he don't have to keep all of them. But that one's definitely going to go in his house one day, and he can be excited about it and proud about what he's accomplished, and know he's got more to go.